everyone. Today I'm gonna share with you about the issues faced by the administrative in company. One of the most challenging obligations of any enterprise is the ability to manage change and globalizations. Now, globalization and rapid change in the business world lead to competitions and each enterprise work hard to overcome the two since customer will now emphasize on quality and honesty. Since this has been a difficult task to be handled by an individual, most organizations have resorted to teamwork that coordinate to make sure that the organizational objectives are achieved. At the same time, overcoming the rapid changing environment, teams work by improving on quality, productivity, and organizational performance. Hence team building in the process of arranging people with related or common skills together so that they can work together to achieve the set goal of the company. Next, any problems of indifference that may arise among members of a team may have negative impact on the specific individuals and hence the whole team. It is therefore advised that any problem are solved as early as possible before the impact is felt. Some of the team building issues that must be considered include unity, communication, independence, goal specifications, and the role of each member of the team. Unity is as a result of the cohesiveness between members in the way they interact and share their skills and abilities to better the performance. The members must have the same goal specification, hence some seasons during the team building consists of clarifications of the goals and objective to be achieved. The solutions to be met so as the achievement goals of a team are to majorly avoid the common blunders people make during team buildings. Most organizations may decide to form teams without having a model. Lack of a model for the team leads to ineffective functioning since the team members will lack vision and goal to achieve. In this case, every organization must have a model which will be geared towards achieving its objective. Lack of leadership is another responsibility to the leader. The team's leader is known to be the most influential person in the whole team since this person who has been delegate the duty of organize the team. Next, how to address issues in the team building course. First, promote open communication, encourage open dialogue, active listening, and regular feedback within the team. Clarify goals and objectives. Ensure that everyone understand the team purpose, goals, and individual roles. Build trust, implement team building a team that fosters trust and encourage collaboration. Address conflict constructively, facilitate open discussion to resolve conflict and find mutually acceptable solution and embrace change. Help team members understand the benefits of change. The data planning is in most organizations, the works of developing teams is equal to the human resource manager, since it is the person who works closely with the personnel in the company. It is only in very few instances that the top management comes in to form teams, and in most cases, this happens if the issue at hand to be solved is very delicate and important to the survival of the organization. The process of team building is not as easy as it may seem since the are factors to be considered if the goals are developing the teams are to be achieved. Once you consider if the team members are able to prioritize the tasks allocated to them, factors like if the skills required to complete a certain task are available. Within the members of the team is also important since this determines the final outcome of the teamwork. Therefore, the steps involved in the team building will include first elucidating the goals and objectives, then identifications of any obstacles, putting in place assistance to enable them work, and lastly monitoring and measuring the progress to make sure the objectives are met. The team, build, the team building activities is blind drawing. A very popular and effective team building exercise. This activity is good for small groups. It helps develop communication, interpretation, and leadership skills. It helps build leadership skills in the person who is directing the person with the pen and paper to draw the picture. The ways it gives direction will result in how well the artist understand and draw the picture perfectly. It also depends on the communication between the team's members and how clearly do they understand and interpret each other. Meanwhile, charade is an extremely familiar, easy, and fun icebreaker that will be ideal for introducing new hire to the rest of the team. Charade is a fun or fashion game that encourages non-verbal communication skills. It encourages team members to better understand one another and to learn to express themselves more clearly. Next. Flip it over. The objective is not to help people working in groups acquire problem solving, creativity, and strong communication skills. It forced the group to think of creative way to work as a team and solve the problem without getting off the sheet. And this is a great team building game that urges the team members to make sure no one is getting off the sheet. This ensures that in a non-game situation too. They include everyone in the group and make everyone responsible for reaching the ultimate goal and goal of the task. Then, human not one of the best team building activities for work human not urge employees to communicate and cooperate. The objective is to solve the problem in a set time, cultivating skills like problem solving and time management. The teams work to think of creative way to complete the activity within a fixed period. This enables them to organize their work in a way that teach them to get the work done on time. Subsequently, Helmsick is a great team building exercise that aims to exchange teamwork and communication among mind sales group. This task can be accomplished only if teams have complete cooperation among themselves. Other outcomes that can be achieved are problem solving in a group, communication, and leadership. In conclusion, effective team lead to the success of the organization as the goal and objective will be achieved. Hence, the right leader for the team should be a point who will guide the team through the whole process. The leader makes sure that as much output is obtained for every member of the team. The management of any organization should be in a position to monitor the team's activities and progress through the team leader. This is important as it ensures only one right things are done and any deviations is noted early before critical damage occurs. Thank you.